What's going on, guys? My name is Kareem Juma.
My name is Amish Shaker.
And welcome to another episode of Redline Auto Show. Guys, today behind us is Amit's personal Jeep Wrangler, but he did a couple things to it that make it his personal unique Jeep Wrangler. So Amit, tell us more about it.
You probably seen my Jeep before. We did a video about it, how to get a cheap Jeep. I'm cheap, it's a cheap Jeep, but you know, that's another video that you can look at. But you know, there's something about Jeep, guys, you can never get bored with them. You know, you get bored, you just change some things up, and you know, it gets exciting again. And of course, the sun's been out we've got over 10 days of dry days, and what I decided to do was to give my Jeep a truck-like experience. I can't wait for the Jeep truck to come out, but in the meantime, I said, let me just mess with it and make a truck. So that's what you see over here. And again, I am cheap, okay? And believe me, when I say cheap, I am cheap. So I built these half doors. They're pretty expensive if you go to buy, but believe me, guys, I built these for $50. It's under $50. I'll show you the receipts, but how I did it is what is interesting. See, what I did, these are Schedule 40 PVC pipes, guys. You can get at Home Depot or any of the stores. I just cut them, put them together, and I put some screws in here just to make it more rigid. And these things don't move. This is a PVC sheet. It's also called Centra. You can get it. It's used in advertising and you know where people make signboards and stuff. And I got this whole sheet 4x8 for I think it was about $27-$28. That's a whole big sheet of 4x8. Now this is easy to work with. It's rigid. It's like a foam board, but it's more rigid and it's plastic, so it's weather resistant. But you can actually score it and cut it with just a utility knife. And for the latch, what I used was, again, these are gate latches for barn doors or gates in the farm. What it does is it just goes in here and latches to the existing door latch from the Jeep. Originally, all it does is just goes and hooks up this way. So it stays in place. You just lift this up to open it, and that's what I did. This is under, I think it's about $2 for a 10 feet length of pipe. And then you get these 90-degree bends and the T-bends. That's all I've used is 90s and T's to put it all together. And how I did it was, if you can see here, I started off, I put a nut in here that goes into the Jeep's hinge, and then I cut. This was about 3 inches in length, and I added a T, and then started building it. Making the frame just on the Jeep itself. I just made a rough frame as to where I wanted it, and then dismantled it and copied it for the other side. So I just made one side and dismantled it, cut the same pieces, made two of them, hooked it up. And once I did that, I put a sheet of paper, made a pattern off the door just to the half length, transfer the pattern onto that 4x8 sheet of plastic, and drew it and cut it out and just screwed it onto the PVC pipe. It's pretty good. I've driven down the freeway at 70 miles an hour. It's kind of a little noisy, but it stays in place, and it's better than no doors. So what it did was, and I actually took the whole soft top off just to give it that clean look, and I just strap the seat belts with zip ties, so if I ever need it. The seats are in there. I folded it down, but just this cleaned up kind of a truck look is what I was going for. I've been driving around like this for the past 10 days. I have these now. I can go back if it rains. I'll just put two screws on, put the soft top back on. But it's been fun. I've got a lot of thumbs ups, and you know, people have been looking at them. But again, cheap, guys. It's cheap. It's this stuff. I'm planning to make the same thing for the front as well, where I get a half door, and so I'll have half doors if I ever need them. I have all the material, more than what I needed. I bought like 4 lengths of pipes and bags. They sell 10 piece in each bag of the bends and stuff. So, and a big box of screws. That's all, guys. I mean, $50 is too much. It's including my beer, I guess. But yeah, this is what can get you for $50, guys. Half doors are expensive. They want $500-600, but you know, this works. Alright, guys, so you may ask why I need these half doors, or you know, why I go through all this trouble. The thing is, I've driven with my kids and with no doors on, and you know, you can never say anything about at least the weather in Georgia. It could go from being 88 degrees like it is now to, once the sun's down, it could go down to like 45-50 degrees, and it gets cold, and there's all this wind blowing. So that keeps the wind off. You could turn on the heaters and, you know, kind of get comfortable in there. And, you know, any kind of flying debris or stuff could you know, it could keep. It's not strong in any sense. It's not a metal door. As you can see, it's just PVC pipes and stuff. But you know, it just gives a little bit of protection. But this is interesting. You see, this latches like a regular door. You reach in there and open it, latch back on. Like I said, I have the mag armor stuff in here. I've been carrying it around. I don't know if I want to like kind of put it back here like this, you know, so it matches up.
Oh, that looks pretty nice.
But the thing is, you know, obviously this is magnetic, and it sticks to the metal door. It doesn't stick to this. And the other thing was, I'd have to cut this and match the half door thing, which I'm not wanting to do. So I'm still thinking about it. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but you know, I've been carrying this around, and of course I've got the mag armor in the front. If I peel that off, it's basically a red Jeep. Half of it is blacked out, and the bottom half is mag armor. So yeah, Kareem saw the Jeep and he was like, "No, we got to make a video." I said, "Okay, let's do it." I mean, I did this over a Sunday. It's no big deal, guys. If you all are interested in how this was made, just let us know. I still have to do the front doors. So if you're interested in seeing how it's made, then we'll probably make a video when I'm making that.
So guys, like Amit said, if you're interested in seeing how you can make these half doors for your Jeep Wrangler, just hit the like button down there and comment that you would like to see it, and we would love to make you guys a tutorial on how to make these half doors. But until next time, we appreciate you watching. If you like the video, hit the like button down there, subscribe here if you're already not subscribed. Here's our latest video, guys, and until next time, we're out.
Adios.
Take care.